Make time with me while I talk about things that irritate me. Yeah. Y'all already know, get your money's worth and what? Let it drain. Don't mind this itty bitty slime that I have, but number one is literally influencer city. I just don't like the whole entire idea of being in a house with a bunch of people who basically are being passed around like a blunt. And I feel bad because a lot of the girls just have no self-respect and a lot of the guys just don't care. Don't jump me though. Words like read and read absolutely freaking annoy me. Because it's just like, why? Like, why? For those of you who are OGs, y'all would know that I have a bad fear for sewer drains. It's just, it piques my anxiety. It's just like every single time I walk across like a sewer drain, I just imagine myself dropping all of the things that are important to me in that said drain and then having to call the city and then pay a fine for it. Like, no. It's just trauma, okay? I literally need to get some more activator because this is just not activating. I just be adding like little bits of pieces of like my old slimes into this so it can like activate. People who prefer orange juice over apple juice, like it just irritates me because ew, like I can tolerate orange juice, but like apple juice is the goat. Like, I don't know. People who are rude and not humble, like I don't know, people who are just like extremely rude for no reason to anybody, it's just like ew. Like, I don't even want to be around you because why did you just act like that? I don't care what y'all say. If I see a video of somebody about to tear down a freaking beehive and then out of nowhere someone's like, so this is why you do, I don't care. Play the video. Go back to the video that I was previously watching. I did not consent to watch you talk about nothing. I want to see the beehive get destroyed. People who go out of their way to like bully actors and actresses for a role, like people who do that, like it just irritates me because like that's how you know they did their job. 20 versus 1 content, like I don't care what y'all say, 20v1s are just so disgusting because it's like all these girls are just lined up in a line basically getting like disrespected just to boost this guy's ego. No. People who are racist yeah, and I feel like that's just really self-explanatory. Yeah, male-centered women are just like the scariest women to me because it's like they will truly put you in the worst situations all to get attention by one guy. By the way, it's like 2 a.m. while I'm filming this video. But yeah, those are like some things that I hate that I can think of. Like, what? That I can think of like at the top of my head. Freestyling, for real. Okay, bye. Get ready with me to make a slime video. Yeah, this is literally just lotion, but I literally hit 1 million followers last night. What? I have to understand, I'm about to hit like freaking 1 million in the span of 11 to 10 months. Like, I blew up in April. Okay, April of 2024 is when I had my first viral slime video. Literally in the span of like a month or two, I already had like 200,000 followers. By the time July came in, I was at 400,000 followers, y'all. 400,000, wow. I can't call myself a micro creator or, you know, a smaller creator. I can't call myself that at all. Like, I never really had that time period. I never really had time to process it. Like, by the time I blinked, I was already at 700,000 followers. And I've seen people be like, oh my gosh, like, why don't you celebrate and da-da-da-da, y'all. I miss is lonely. I have nobody. Yeah, I'm literally just in my own space. And of course, like, I want to celebrate, obviously, my success. But it's like, I don't go nowhere, y'all. I don't go nowhere. And I live in NYC and everybody is fake out here. Okay, so the slime video that I'm going to be doing is like reacting to like, oh my gosh, my homemade slime to like store-bought slime. I don't think y'all understand what goes on when I'm making my slime videos. Like, okay, y'all, this is a fake piercing. Like, so many people are like, oh my gosh, Cameron, you got a piercing? No, this is fake. So the video that I'm gonna be doing when y'all see this video is gonna be like me exposing secrets about myself, or at least what I think is secrets, because I don't really have secrets, but there are some things that y'all know nothing about me, or nothing about, because I choose not to tell y'all. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to talk about, honestly, because y'all know a lot about me, but yeah. Oh wait, I need to blend out my concealer. What is this? Y'all, I'm gonna have to find something else to blend out my concealer because the Beauty Blender does not do me justice at all. I feel like that was like a whack get ready with me. I don't know, because I wanted to do makeup, but then again, I just got so lazy just now. So I was like, yeah, no makeup, no makeup, no makeup. But we will be doing that video. We're making slime on the table with no bowl and no utensils. I definitely like a challenge, y'all, but I'm a little scared. Can't blame me. 2, 3. This is gonna be outrageous. Oh my gosh. I'm scared of it running to my phone. Get my money's worth, y'all. Get my money's worth. Okay, we're gonna put some more paint. We're mixing. Okay, y'all. Okay. Oh, it's starting. Okay, period, stinky boo. Now I could dive in with like both hands for real. This is actually bringing back like childhood. Like this feels so nostalgic. I cannot say that word. I gotta put more activator. Oh my god. I literally feel like a kid. Like, I gotta clean this table up because low-key, it don't want to come up. Y'all look at how pretty she is. Like, we gonna name her Miss Raspberry. Should I do a slime collection? Because y'all making me make so many slimes. Like, she's gorgeous. I'm not gonna lie. I low-key like adding it without sour cream. Shaving cream. I don't know. Period. Slime ASMR. Okay. Y'all remember my green slime? It's literally like a blob slime. You can't poke it. It just like gets mad at you because I overactivated it. So yeah. Story time on how my dad beat me up because me and my sisters tried to run away from home while I make slime. This is when my dad had me and my siblings for 2 years and didn't let us see our mom. Get your money's worth and let it drain, I guess. My dad was very much abusive, narcissistic, and controlling, and he hated the fact that we weren't brainwashed by him. Like, it made him angry. He literally talked in code around my dad. Like, we made up an entire language. So, early on this day, my dad did his beatings, and we just got so fed up to where we had our meeting. And we were like, we're gonna do it tonight. We know mommy's number. The police station is down the street from our house. We're getting out of here. Y'all, I packed up the cover. I got food. We were gonna live at Sukomi Lake. That's in San Bernardino. But I had food just in case like they couldn't find my mom. Like I literally, y'all, I was ready. We waited just until my dad leaves and we're like, it's time to go. So we waited till it got pitch black at night. But we were scared because there were like homeless people in the park and we didn't know what people, had going on. My sister bought like a kitchen knife because like just in case, if we had to use it. Think of like 3 little girls with big old backpacks and covers in their hand leaving in the middle of the night. That's what it was like. That's what it was like. And we literally made it out of the gate. And then next thing you know, we made it out of the gate. And then next thing you know, my dad he pulled in, y'all. He sees us and he's like, where are y'all going? And I was like, oh, we're done for. The youngest, she starts bawling her eyes out. And I'm sitting there the strongest. I'm like, he ain't gonna get me. He ain't gonna catch me cry. And I'm sitting there like, okay, whatever. Right? Next thing you know, my dad calls my younger sister. And he was like, I know this wasn't your idea. Come get in the car. So my sister, she goes in the car. She's crying or whatever. And then next thing you know, he calls the second oldest. And I'm like... And then he looks at me, he's like, you want to go? Go. I don't know why he was always picking on me, but it was all of our idea to get out, y'all. He's literally like, catering to the other two and just made it seem like I was just the evil villain poisoning his kids. To make us lose faith, he would always say, you kill the head, you kill the rest of the body, which I was the head because I didn't let my sisters get brainwashed. He made us all go in the house at a certain point, and then he beat me up. So it was, I should have just ran. But low-key, the reason why we were moving so slow was because we were so scared about like the homeless people. Story time on how my fiance was having a 2-year affair with my mother while I make slime. This is not my story. It was sent in by a fan. Like always, I cannot tell y'all if these stories are real or not. These were sent in by supporters. Y'all already know. Get your monies right and what? Let it drain. Julie is 25 and her fiance was 27. Come on. There we go. They have been together for about, 4 years. Julie's fiance really wanted to get to know her family, but Julie was reluctant on that because her mother would quite literally push away every boyfriend that she had. She had never gotten along with her previous boyfriend, so Julie was trying to keep this one away from her mother as long as she could. But 2.5 years into their relationship, honey, Julie ends up folding. So it's time for him to meet the mother, and at this point, her heart is pumping. She is scared. But surprisingly, her mother and her fiance get along pretty well. She is so happy. She's ecstatic. She's like, yes, period, finally, I found the one. Little does she know. Fast forward 3 years into their relationship, he ends up proposing. He pops the question, your girl is happy, okay? And around this time is where she also finds out that she is pregnant. I don't have enough activators, so my slime isn't activating. So we're gonna add some of this slime to this because oopsies. Anyways, she's so happy. She ends up telling him like, hey, like we're pregnant, and he's happy and everything's going good. They tell the mom, and the mom is the best thing you could ever expect. Like the mom is on that. She's helping with the nursery, cake tasting, wedding dresses. Like she's on that. She's paying for the baby shower. She's paying for everything. Let's get to the juicy stuff. Fast forwarding 6 months later, she is now 6 to 7 months pregnant. Now y'all, Julie is at work, right? And her stomach just starts hurting like crazy. Like she has to throw up everything. And this is where she comes to the conclusion that she has food poisoning. She's like, yeah, it's time for me to go home. I'm 6 months pregnant. Like I need a rest and I do not feel okay. She drives home as sick as she wants to be, child. Now when she get home, it dawns on her that she does not have her house key, y'all. She left it with her husband. And she's already not expecting her husband to be there because he works late night shifts. And the only person who has like the spare key is her mother. She's calling her mom, but her mom's not picking up. And this is where she results to calling her husband. He doesn't pick up. So she's like, okay, whatever. I'm going to go back to sit in the car. She sits in the car and she's trying to like take her mind off of the sickness that she's feeling. And she's been in her car for like 30 minutes. And this is where she realizes, oh wait, there is another key that is underneath like this plant pot. I don't know. Now, as she's thinking about the key, y'all, she sees her husband's car like parked all the way down the street. And she's like, he's not supposed to be home. You know what the crap? So she starts to walk up to the door and she's knocking on the door. Nobody's answering the door. At this point, she's been outside for like an hour. No one's answering the door. She sees her husband's car. There's no way he could be at work when his car is right here. And then that's when she notices like the living room like curtains moving. So she goes over there and she sees her mother's purse sitting on like a side table. Now she's not thinking that her husband and her mama is in there getting it on. She's just thinking, oh, maybe they're planning something for me. Like, you know, my wedding is literally in 2 days. Like I give birth in a couple of months. Like maybe they're just planning something cute for me. So remember about that key that she thought about. She's like, like, you know, I'm gonna go in there and eavesdrop. So she gets the key, she opens the door. She's already not feeling good, so she has no choice but to go into the house anyways. And when she gets into the house is quiet, like shh, like you can hear a pin drop, up until you start hearing giggling, laughter, happiness coming from her bedroom. I couldn't make this up. Her bedroom. She walks up to the bedroom, and this is where she sees her mother in her birthday suit and her fiance half undressed. Now she ain't say nothing, but when they seen her, her mother turned pale, and so did her fiance. But as soon as she seen what she seen, she immediately turned around, did a full 360, and ran as fast as she could outside of the door. She makes it to her car, and she just drives and drives and cries and drives until she's like, okay, I just need to go to my aunt's house. So she drives to her aunt's house. She does not tell anybody what's going on. And for the next couple of days, she does not sleep. She doesn't sleep for 3 days straight, y'all. 3 days. So keep in mind, y'all, the third day where she's finally like, let me turn on her phone, is her wedding day. So she found out 2 days prior that her fiance was messing with her mother while she was 6 months pregnant, 2 days before her wedding day. So she turns back on her phone, and this is where she sees like several missed calls, several thousands of texts, thousands of everything. Now, one of his voice messages to her was like, oh, you're pregnant, you don't need to be disappearing on me, you don't need to punish me, you don't need to use our baby as some form of punishment. What? At this point, she's explained to her aunt everything that's gone down, and she just like begs her aunt not to tell like her mother where she's at. And her aunt obviously like is like, yeah, like I got you, this is crazy. So mind you, she goes like literally days, like weeks on end, just sitting in the house all day because she does not want to be bothered by her mother or her ex-fiance at this point. And like they're trying to get in contact with her, but she's just like, no. Her ex-fiance shows up at her job trying to get her new address. He also tries to like convince their mutual friends that she was the issue and he wasn't, which they obviously didn't believe because she has like all the proof and he doesn't. At this point, it's like she's like 8 months pregnant, and she's like, okay, I'm gonna be with you only to discuss how we're gonna raise our child because I am not getting back together with you. So when she meets up with him, she does not want to hear his bull crap. She does not want to hear his excuses, his sorry. She don't want to hear none of that. She's just trying to do what's best for the well-being of their child, okay? And he's not trying to hear that. He does not want to co-parent. He does not want to go to court. He doesn't want to do any of that. He wants her back, and he wants to raise the baby together. So I also forgot to add, before they started talking about like the whole custody thing, she told him like, if we're gonna do this, like you need to tell me where this started, like how long have you and my mother been going at this? And he goes on to say that they had been doing it since they met. So 2 years into their relationship, they had been having this affair since the mother and the guy met, y'all. And at this point, it had been 2 years. So they've been doing this for 2 years. At this point, she was completely disgusted by him, and she's just like, okay, like if you don't want to do the whole co-parenting thing, we're just gonna go to court. And she leaves the conversation at that. Now, as for the mother, because this video is getting kind of long, the mother literally tried to contact her, went on Facebook, like just did every mom thing in the book, and she just wasn't going for it. She blocked her mother on everything, and yeah, that's that. That's the mother's update. She never had a sit-down conversation, as she should, because I wish my mama would. Now she's currently living happily with her 2-year-old, and she has been co-parenting with him. They never went to court, my bad. I feel so bad for her because like, imagine all that stress she had while like trying to actively grow a baby. Like, ooh. Make cloud slime with me, because the last time I tried to make it, y'all cussed me out and said I failed, so we gonna try again. Did I look up any tutorials? No, I didn't. Get your money's worth and let it drain. We just gonna be going with our instinct. I low-key did not want to mix this with the white, but it's gonna turn white anyways. Yeah, okay, that's enough. I got this from 5 and Below, and this stuff is like low-key messy, so I'm gonna put some of the instant snow in this cup. Again, I did not look up any tutorials. I'm just going with my instinct, y'all. I think that this is enough. And I hurt the crap out of the back of my ankle just now. Whew, I wanted to cry. So we gotta add water. I don't know how much. I think that will be enough. We're gonna let this sit here and do what it do, and then we're gonna activate the slime. Again, y'all, I don't really know what I'm doing. Yeah, so how was y'all day? My day has been okay. Like, it's been all right. Ugh, just so ghetto for no reason. I don't know why I just always wants to act dramatic and just not activate when I put the activator that's been working for the past 3 days in it. Anyways, somebody told me to film this video without any cuts. I low-key forgot, so I'm still gonna cut it. I forgot how fun it was just making slime and not having to tell it story time while I make it. Pretty enjoyable. And I'm realizing that a lot of people be throwing away good slime because y'all don't got slime hands. You gotta sit there and knead it. It's a process. Like, you gotta knead it like you kneading dough, honey. Like, it's definitely a process that you just have to get used to over time. Because I remember my hands just used to be a big old mess, but I would just sit there until it worked. Like, till it worked or until it got off of the table. When I saw her walking down the street, she looked so good. I forgot the lyrics. My birthday's in 3 months, y'all, and I wonder if my man is just sitting there thinking about what he's gonna get me right now as we speak. I wonder if he's doing that. I know my birthday's in 3 months, but that would be so beautiful if he was just sitting there thinking about what he's gonna get me, you know? His birthday is literally like next month, and I already know what I'm gonna get him. Yeah. Period. I might vlog what I'm getting him. Who knows? The slime is activated. Period, period, period. I do have some slime for my other video that I'm just gonna throw in here. Same with this one. Y'all, I did not put enough water in here. Like, I thought I did. Like, what is the science behind this? Like, it's just not getting down. Y'all, I'm just gonna be impulsive and just dump it on there. Okay, this is what I did the last time, but I don't think I added enough. So I'm just gonna keep mending and mending until there's nothing in this cup anymore, or adding and adding until there's nothing in this cup anymore. And it definitely like loosens up your slime. Sometimes it even unactivates it, but look at how loose the slime just got. Like, dang girl, you easy. You just let him in. Y'all, my arms is so tired. Like, oh my gosh. Let's add more. Okay, that was a little too much. I even got it on my shirt, but oh well. I'm trying to get it not to get on the floor. I might even have to make more of the freaking fake snow crap. No, don't fall. Don't fall. Don't fall. Don't fall. Don't fall. Don't fall. Okay. I just won't stop the video right now because I can't. I'm literally battling with my hand. So let's see. At this point, y'all, I'm standing up and it's just like I'm just adding and my slime is about to unactivate by the time I'm done. Look at this. I think it's working though. Well, yeah, I think it's working, but my slime turned into mush. I'm gonna fix this, y'all. I'm gonna fix this. I wish I could turn the camera off, but I can't, so. Maybe we need more glue. My stuff just unactivated. Oh wait, it's activating again, yay. Yeah, I think we just need more glue or more activator. Y'all, I'm sorry, I literally cannot even stop the video. I just don't have the, my hands are just, and my phone will literally fall in this, and I don't want that to happen. Okay, it's activating though, yay, okay. Get off my hand. I might just put the remainder of this slime in here, because I do think it needs more glue. Okay. I'm needing it, y'all. Period. Okay, I think I can pause it now. Yes. And by the way, y'all, I swear I'm not adding more. I'm just like filling it up with water, and then it just expands more and more and more, and it just doesn't stop. When will it end? When will it end? 5 to 10 minutes later, y'all. I finally got it to cooperate. I don't know if this is a fail. I don't think it is because of how like stringy it is. Like, but if I add any more, I'm gonna run out of activator. It's like a watery cloud slime. Like, I can't even explain it. Like it's so jiggly, and it's like, y'all, this is actually my favorite slime. Okay, y'all, let me know if I did a fail. If I failed it, maybe I will actually look up some tutorials next time. Yeah. Story time on how I found out my ex was gay while I make slime. Get your money's worth from your brain. Like, I didn't forget. Every single time I think about this, I just shake my head. So the story goes, I was talking to this dude for like 2 seconds. Can we call him an ex? Maybe. We were exclusive, and that's that, y'all. So basically, this man was a compulsive liar. He was a narcissist. He was a manipulator. Like, I had found out he had cheated on me, and obviously I ended that because I feel like that's just the line you just can't cross with me. So like a week or 2 after no contact, I had went to go stalk his page, y'all. For the most part, I recognized pretty much everybody who, you know, commented or liked on his picture because his picture was really old. Like, his picture was like 2 years old. So, you know, I can see familiar Instagram pages, whatever. So I click it and I see this one person in the comments that I just didn't recognize. And the comment was like, "You're so pressure, you're so fine," with one of them blowing out emojis. And I raised my eyebrow because I'm looking at the profile picture looking at me. It was a man. So I click it. I'm like, huh? Maybe they're just friends. I'm not really thinking it's going the way that it was about to go. So I click on the dude's story, right? The dude had posted him and my ex kissing, making out. I'm looking at the video that I'm watching and I just couldn't believe what I was like, looking at. Like, is this real? I was like, oh, that's why he was so sassy, you know? He had a little sugar in his thing. I was in denial because it was like, there's no way he was down low, like our entire relationship. This man had a highlight of him too. And I clicked onto the highlight and it was from a month before we had broke up. Not only did he cheat on me with one person, he cheated on me with another, and it was a different gender at that. Like, that's what really got to me. I immediately texted my sister and was like, "Oh, dude gets down like that. Like, he's gay. You know, he likes the other, he's doing the bending. You know, that man was really, 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 really messy, and it all makes sense now. It all just clicks in my head." A week or 2 after I seen, like, what I seen, he had deleted the comment off of his Instagram. Like, he completely removed the comment off of his Instagram. So you had to manually search up the other dude's page. And, yeah. And then, like, they broke up. I don't remember when, but that's how I found out my ex was gay. And he was 9 times out of 10 cheating on me with a man our entire time. Scary story time on how I believe my hotel room is, like, semi-haunted. Let me stop. This is my favorite glue ever. Okay, y'all, get your money's worth and what? Let it drain. I hate to say it like this, but I believe I brought them here, y'all. I believe I personally brought them here. So it all started at this lake that I went to. The first time that I had gotten in the lake, I didn't feel anything. I didn't have a weird feeling. And then the second time I got into the lake, I had the weirdest feeling. Like, I can't tell you, but it was so weird. And I was like, you know what? I want to get out this lake. Like, it's not a good feeling. So then I ended up going to the beach. Oh, this activates like almost instantly. But I ended up going to the beach, right? And I'm not going to say I had the same feeling at the beach, but it was like semi the same, right? The salt water was beating me up. I'm talking about 1, 2, 3 uppercut, okay? And I look like this because I'm filming a bedrock video on YouTube. Anne-Marie TV 2823. So yeah, the salt water was beating on my eyes. I'm like, okay, like, it's time for me to go. Like, I don't even want to be in this water no more. So then on the way back, I ended up falling asleep. And when I fell asleep, I had a dream of like this man drowning. It was like I was trying to help him, but I couldn't help him. Like, I couldn't do anything about it. And I promise y'all this is real. Like, I'm not making this up. I think I put too much activator, but yeah. So I had a dream about a man like you know, drowning. And then like I had woken up and I didn't even know how to react. Like, I didn't scream when I woke up. I was just like staring off into the distance because I was like, what did I just, like, you know, see? So I'm just thinking it's me, because whenever I get into a body of water, I'm always thinking like the worst situations because of anxiety. Oh my God. Because of anxiety, right? So I'm thinking the worst already. And please open nails, don't fail me. Okay, so I'm like, okay, like, this is weird, but whatever. I had brushed it off. So I make it back home, and about like I said, about like a day later or whatever, I ended up having a dream again. But this time, this dream took place in the nighttime. So the dream goes like this. There was 3 men, and I witnessed them all like drown. Like, I witnessed them all drown. And they were like not looking, I'm getting goosebumps. they were like looking at me without looking at me, and it was like I was trying to help them, but I could not help them. So I was like, this is so weird. And mind you, they were drowning at the places that I had been. So they drowned at the lake. One of them drowned at the lake. No, two of them drowned at the lake, and then the other one drowned at the beach. So I had searched up, like when I had woke up, I had got the weirdest feeling. So something had told me like, go search up like how many people had like unalived in this lake. Yeah, goosebumps. I literally searched up like how they drowned and everything or whatever, and I literally read about like the news article about how 2 people had drowned, more than 2, but like the 2 specific people that I had a dream about, they had drowned in the said lake. Hey, so I explained the timeline insane, so let me try to like re-explain so it can make more sense. The first time that I had went to the lake, I had a grand time. It was really fun. I had no feeling of uncomfortableness. The second time I went to the lake was like 2 to 3 days later, and that's when I got in. It felt super weird. I felt super uneasy, and then on the way back to the room, so leaving the lake, on the way back to the room, that's where I had that dream of the man drowning when I was sleeping in the car. And then 3 days later, we had went to the beach. Okay, you still with me? We went to the beach, and then like that night I had a dream about the men again drowning. And then when I had woke up from that dream, I searched it up. Yeah, I'm sorry. And then one of the men had drowned in the ocean. Yeah, and I was so spooked, and I literally just like went under the covers, and I was so scared. Honestly, I have to add my arch nemesis because this slime is not loosening up. So we're adding instant snow. Yeah. I wish that it just ended there and that was the end of it, and yeah, no. Like I said, it starts with the freaking dreams. So after I had those dreams or whatever, like before I had even told anyone about the dream, the very next day my family said that they were like seeing people in like the room, and I was like what type of people? And they were like men, like they were seeing like 2 men, like shadows of men, like they don't know what it's about, but they kept seeing men. I was like, what the crap? Like, y'all, at this point, I'm getting goosebumps, but I don't want to tell them because it's like, maybe it's my fault that they're here or whatever. And the very last thing of it, the radio turns on at out of nowhere. It just flickers on in the middle of the night, and it spooked the crap out of me. And so the next day I had told like my family, I was like, I had this dream about these men, and they were like, so you're the one who brought them here. So ever since I had those dreams, I haven't seen them, but I'm not gonna say I haven't, but like I've seen like maybe somewhat of a shadow, but like I can't even tell you if it's just my imagination, but like my family has seen them for sure. So yeah, y'all, the slime is loosening up a bit. I just wanted to loosen up. I think I put too much activator. I even added more glue and it just doesn't want to work. I'm gonna get this slime to loosen up, but something that I cannot take accountability for, this is like instant snow, is the one thing that I have seen is a silhouette of a little girl. Like that's something that I have seen. It's like she wants to play, but like I'm scared. Y'all, I have not learned my lesson with cloud slime. I don't think I ever will learn my lesson. Like this stuff is so freaking messy, and I continue to do it. So I don't know what's wrong with me. I don't know what that means because I've seen that and I didn't have no idea. And y'all, I wish I was lying, but I wasn't. Like, I'm not lying. I would not lie about something like this. It freaked me the crap out when I had first seen it. Yeah, I'm trying to activate this, y'all. But yeah, what do y'all think of it? I'm gonna activate this and then I'm gonna come back to y'all, or reactivate this and then I'm gonna come back to y'all because this is just too messy. I think I'm actually successfully making cloud slime. And I wasn't even intending to make cloud slime this time, and the slime smells like amazing, but I somehow, some way, I think adding the glue like helped like mix everything together. Okay, y'all, look, I think I successfully did it. I think I did. I successfully like finally made cloud slime, because I don't think my last video, I don't think that was successful. Like I don't think that was successful enough. All right, y'all, I actually accomplished making cloud slime. I cannot believe it, but I did. Period. Go check out my YouTube channel. I just hit 5,000 subscribers. Make slime with me while I rap. Y'all already know though. Get your money's worth and what? Let it drain. I was a girl in the hood doing alright. Then I became famous overnight, trying to figure out how I'ma do this right. So much to learn and see. Up in the suburbs with my new family, in a school with white girls and stellies. Man, I swear this white road had to be waiting for me. I'm so excited to see what the suburbs is like. I'm finding out what being white is all about. Making my way, it's an adventure every day. All I do is go golf, and I'm gonna go to the mall and shop till I drop. I would rate that rap maybe 6 out of 10. 6 out of 10. I made that because I was bored. All of these raps are jokes. Like, I make them because I'm bored and I have nothing better to do. So this is the first rap I made. But it sure is funny. Okay. My friend keeps saying it's shooting. I ain't got no time for a new one. He told me he was a good one. He got snakes on his head like Medusa. I'm a good girl, I don't go out. I don't know what the nigga be complaining about. How hard is it to open your mouth? See, this the crap I be talking about. I could be like a regular homeless, never hit you up and leave you alone. But instead I'm always on your phone, waiting for your black ass to go home. You a hypocrite, you don't act right. But how do you expect to act right? You a psycho. I think you can agree that I am right though. So there's that, but we have one more song. Hakeem cheated on you one too many times, too many times. Hakeem cheated on you one too many times, too many times. He cheated on you with Becky and Tess, then he went to lay with your best, and they all went humping around on the ground in your town. Obviously, I have issues, but it really happens when I'm bored, y'all. But there is that. What would you rank them on a scale from 1 to 10? Story time on how I super glued lashes to my eyes because I was addicted while I reactivate all of my slime. Get your money's worth and let it drain, okay? Oh my gosh, this is so sticky. So this happened back in 2020 and I felt so ugly. I just got bullied because of like how I looked, the color of my skin. It was a lot, y'all. It all started a little after I turned 16 and I purchased my first pair of lashes, y'all. That's when it all started, okay? I was always bullied for the color of my skin. That was nothing different. But when I put on lashes, I finally felt pretty. Unfortunately, y'all, the lashes just got bigger and bigger each time I purchased them, okay? I started hanging around my cousin and her girl best friend, and mentally, I felt so ugly around them. Like, it was like they were getting all the attention. They have been crushed on. Boys liked them. They had gotten their first kiss. And then there I was, a shriveled up burnt potato. That's what they used to call me. Anyways, until when I started wearing lashes, I started to get attention online. Like, boys started to notice me, and I literally just felt like so freaking good about myself. So I never left the house unless I had lashes on. Like, it was terrible, y'all. So one day they wanted to go to the store or something, and I did not have, you know, lash glue, and they're like rushing me, so I'm like, okay, hold on, give me a second. And I found my nail glue. I put it on the strips of the lashes and I put it onto my eyeballs. It definitely burnt my eyes. Like, it had, you know, when you smell nail glue for too long, it starts to burn your nostrils. That's exactly how it was on my eyelashes. After a while, like, the burning stopped and I went out and I was like, ooh, I got security. Like, I know these lashes ain't coming off. I started to sleep in the lashes and I was like, oh my gosh, like, I love this so much. I don't have to take these off. But I didn't want people to know that I was super gluing lashes onto my eyes, so I had to like snatch them off. Each time I'd lose like 10 eyelashes. Every single time, like, I snatched them bad boys off because they was on there good. Time jumped to like one of the worst days of my ugly career. So I was with my 9th grade friend and my cousin, and they wanted to go to the freaking mall, and I didn't have lashes, so that was an ultimatum. No, I'm not going unless I have lashes. And my 9th grade friend was like, girl, it's okay, like, one of my other friends are coming and she said she has lashes for you. So I'm like, bet, right? I was in those boxer shorts that everyone wears now. I had this slick back bun that was not slicked at all because I had a hump in the back of my head, like my hair was never combed out. We meet up with the girl, she gives me the lashes or whatever, and I go into the bathroom, I pull out my nail glue and I stick it on my eyeballs, right? My cousin, she catches me doing this and she's like, what, did you just put super glue? I'm like, yeah, like, it doesn't burn, like, I'm good, right? And I felt so ugly that day because we were doing like the marry, kiss, or kill challenge at the mall. Like, we were asking boys and all of them said kill, 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 kill to me. Like, My sister was like 12 and she was there and she wasn't trying to play the game. And they were picking my sister, who was dressed like a literal hobo, over me because they did not want to marry me. They were like, no, like she's too dark. I know. I kept using super glue or nail glue on my eyelashes for a good couple of months, but then I eventually stopped. But yeah, that's kind of the story on how I was addicted, because I literally just felt like the ugliest person alive. It was because everyone around me, bro. I was dating my ex at the time and they literally made it feel like I did not deserve him because of how ugly I was. Like, That's the story time though, so yeah. We making slime blindfolded. I look like Gojo, y'all. Oh, I forgot about the, oh, okay. Okay, y'all. So, I can tell y'all a story time. I don't know about any story time. Is this in the bowl? Okay, it's in the bowl. Is there still some coming out? Or is there nothing? Oh, I got it on my hand. Ew. I don't want to do a color, though. Is it in there? Oh. Y'all. Is the video even playing? I can't see diddly squat. Oh wait, what am I doing? I need to mix something. Grandma, did I get it in the bowl? Oh no, honey. Oh. My grandma literally killed me when she said, oh no. Yeah, my phone don't have space like that, so am I getting it in there? Oh, I'm not. Okay. I can't see anything because I also have my eyes closed. Period, y'all. I could lift it up. It is really soapy. No, we got my stuff. This is the slime, y'all. This is what it looks like. I hate working with this slime because it's like it just sucks in everything, and yeah. Story time on how I got into a car accident while I make slime. Fun fact about me, I've been in several car accidents. I'm just happy I've never perished from one, so let's thank God to that. Also, get your money's worth, and I guess we can't say let it drain because I'm not using the whole thing, but get your money's worth. To be honest, I forgot how old I was, but my grandma had just bought this new car from, like, I think it's called CarJack. No, CarMax. She had just bought this new car from CarMax, right? I low-key forgot the making of the car because I'm not too good with cars anyway. But yeah, that's what happened, right? So we had that car for like a couple of days, right? And my grandma, she was planning a trip back to New York because she kind of came from New York to California pretty often. At this point, it's been a couple of days. Like I mentioned, it's been a cool minute at this point. And so my grandma, you know, it's time for her flight or whatever. She had a couple of rules for her car, but we ended up dropping her off at LAX. Now, if you know anything about freaking California, them hills don't play. This is where the messy stuff started to happen, y'all. So, we're on the freeway, whatever, and my mom has this confused look on her face, and I start to notice that she's struggling to turn the steering wheel left. I immediately started to stress out because my mom, she drives like a hood dude running from the police. So seeing her drive like a 90-year-old grandma who forgot her glasses at home kind of made me suspicious. My mom turns the music off and she starts to say the steering wheel won't turn left. Like, she's stressing. My sisters are starting to get scared. They're in the back seat. They're panicking. So we're swerving. Like, I don't know how to make this make sense, but we're swerving, right? Thank God we only had right turns. We did not have to turn left. And on our right, all we see is just downhill. Like, at this point, I realized we're on a freaking hill. So this is scary. We're only turning right and we better just pray we don't have no left turns because we're going to go downhill. Okay, we're going to fly off a cliff. By the grace of God, we come past a freaking, oh, period. by the grace of God, we come past a freaking exit before we come past a left turn, and my mom swerves off the freeway. We almost get hit by a car right there, and then my mom crashes into some tree. No, she crashed into like these dumpsters that was behind, like in front of a tree. I can't really remember the scenery too well, but I just know that it was cold out. The tow truck guy came, the police came, we explained the situation to them, and then guess what? My grandma had to get a taxi to where we were at because my mom called her and told her what had just happened. So she missed her flight to come to us. That's not even the craziest car accident I've been in. That's just one of them. And I want to add something. Disclaimer, because y'all are making me freaking mad. Every story that I've posted on my page besides one is real. Not for fake, for realsies, okay? And the one story that I can't tell you if it's true or not was sent in by a supporter. So in the caption, if it doesn't say, warning, not my story, that means it's real. I don't post fake stories on my page. All the stories that I talk about on this page are the things that has happened to me growing up. Y'all, I'm 20 years old. So that's 2 decades. So in the 2 decades that I've been alive, crazy things have happened to me, okay? Crazy things. And you know what? I can't even blame y'all for not believing half of the story times that I post, because sometimes I don't even believe my own life. I gotta address something because I'm getting tired, and it's about time for me to give y'all more insight on why I am the way that I am. Now, a lot of people believe my videos are fake because I don't appear depressed while I'm telling the story, or I make a funny face, or I crack a joke in the middle of a traumatic story time. A lot of people believe that this is just not real and I'm making it up for views, whatever. Y'all have to understand, if you grew up the way that I grew up, you would be desensitized to a lot of things. It's as simple as I grew up in a broken home, and I grew up believing the stuff that wasn't okay was okay. And also, something that is very much overlooked is that I've healed from the bad stuff that happened to me. I don't hold on to it anymore. I've let it go. The reason why I'm able to so easily speak about sad, depressing, heartbreaking stuff is because it doesn't hurt me anymore. Well, I feel so corny giving this speech. I feel corny, but yeah, it's the truth. Me cracking jokes or making a funny face or seeming uncomfortable when I tell y'all something depressing is because, for one, it just came along with the coping mechanisms for me. I still don't know how to take bad news seriously. Like, I don't laugh when someone tells me something traumatic, but it's just like I don't know how to console somebody when something traumatic happens. So y'all gotta realize that not everybody copes the same. Like, not everybody is the same. Not everybody is gonna react to something the way that you react to it. And I'm one of those people. I'm able to tell heartbreaking things that happen to me and not cry, not shed a tear, because I've healed from it. So no, my stories are not fake. If it does not say "not my story" underneath the caption, then the video is real and it is mine. I understand that this is TikTok, social media, people lie for views, but I'm not one of those people. Many people can attest for my story times. I actually have proof on a lot of my story times, but I be trying to keep it classy. So yes, y'all, I'm okay. Nothing's wrong with me. I just tell the story times that have happened in my life. No, my stories are not fake. And yes, I'm 20 years old. Like,